Welcome to AD4 TV Radio News Update. My name is Adeyemi Tosin. In the news today, Mumbai Consular Chief John Ballard disclosed on the embassy website through a tweet on Tuesday that United States Embassy and its consulates in India launched a new initiative to cut wait time and increase visa processing across the country for Indian visitors. The wait time is 500 to 600 days. Reasons that the United States services in India had been hit by COVID-19 pandemic, which created a large backlog. Chris Hipkins was sworn in today as New Zealand Prime Minister by New Zealand's Governor-General Patsy Reddy during a ceremony in Wellington. Hipkins is tasked with the responsibility of restructuring the government's sagging popularity ahead of a general election in October this year. Meanwhile, Nigeria's central bank governor, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, on Tuesday at the end of its first monetary policy committee meeting for the year, maintained that the January 31st deadline for the current 200, 500 and 1,000 naira notes to cease being legal tender stands despite the plea from the National Assembly to extend the deadline for 6 months. Reasons that the new notes were not adequately disseminated and that Nigerians are running helter-skelter in order to beat the deadline. Emefiele further said there was no going back on the policy as he appealed to those who still have the old notes to turn them in before January 31st, 2023. In another development, European Union on Tuesday at the third high-level conference on the Lake Chad region pledged to support Cameroon, Chad, Niger and Nigeria with 102.5 million euros as humanitarian funding to assist vulnerable communities in the 4 countries to address violence in areas where civilian population is increasingly becoming the victim of targeted attacks. Rwandan government today said the shooting of a military plane by Rwanda military personnel while flying at a low altitude between the towns of Goma in DR Congo and Gisenyi in Rwanda was a defensive measure on a Democratic Republic of Congo fighter jet that violated its airspace on Tuesday evening. As this was the third incident involving a Congolese fighter jet on its airspace, of which they are not comfortable with. The recent incident have added to the tensions between the two neighboring countries. Recall that DR Congo have constantly accused Rwanda of supporting M23 rebels, which Kigali authorities have consistently denied. Zimbabwe Minister of Industry and Commerce Sike Nzanze today affirmed that Zimbabwe is willing to partner with Iran on renewable energy, automobile production, agriculture, tobacco production and other industrial and mineral fields as the country is ready to use Iran's experience to develop theirs. Nzenza stressed that President Emmerson Mnangagwa announced that Zimbabwe should re-establish its relations in the field of international issues at all levels. Moving to sports, former Portugal boss Fernando Santos on Tuesday was appointed as the new head coach of Poland. Santos at Euro 2016 and 2019 Nations League led Portugal to victory. Before his appointment, Santos managed Greece from 2010 to 2014 and led them to the Euros and World Cup, where they exited at the quarterfinals and round of 16 respectively. For more information, please visit our platforms showing on the screen right now. Many thanks for watching.